This is late summer, and I'm so impressed how this window box is done. This is actually the southwest facing of the house, and I don't see burn spots. I don't see any law in the blooms. These were put out here in May, and all I've done is water them once a day, every day, and I fertilize once a week on Wednesdays. But these plants are fabulous, and I have in the box, this is the Lanai Twisted Verbena, which is just constantly blooming, constantly blooming. We have above it uh, Angelonia, perfectly pink.
I love that.
Fantastic. And it just keeps blooming. I've had to take just a few of the stems off, but it just keeps blooming on its own. This is the Diamond Frost Euphorbia, or Diamond Snow Euphorbia, and it's doing what I was hoping it would do. Its blooms are very compact, constant color. And then I have the asparagus fern just for green color. This is for transitional when we get into fall, because this can hold up very well. And then your variegated ivy. Of course, the geraniums. These are the Maverick apple blossom that I started from seed. And they just keep blooming, blooming, blooming. I'm impressed because everyone's had heat. Today is just a lovely day. I don't know if it's 70 degrees or not. I haven't sweat once. But this has been an amazing for Southwest side. I am pleased as pink? Anyhow, let's go around back and I'll show you everything else, how it's doing. I wish Look Here Mary was in bloom. She's a beautiful, huge blossom. She started blooming a couple of weeks ago. I bought her because my wonderful neighbor's name is Mary. But everything is lush. And that is just what happens in the fall. It's not the fall. I mean, in late summer, going into fall, sometimes I can see a lull in the garden between the, 1st of August to the mid of August, when your fall colors start coming out. And the lull is okay. It gives you time to clean up your gardens. I have a lot of things on the list with this. We have several days of really 80-degree days as the high, and night times 59, 58, at least for 10 days. And then we might see 90 degrees, which is really low for us. And I did this. This is a beautiful, I think it's called
Let's Dance.
Let's Dance Can Do. And you go to these garden centers and everything's half price off. Isn't that lovely? I don't know where it's going yet. I've got an idea. This is your hydrangea. And this hydrangea blooms on new and old wood, gets 3 feet by 4 feet, and zones 4 through 9. You can see the new buds coming on. Where I found it, you could tell that it's been in the sun and there's some grooming to do to it. But it says you barely have to prune it, just cut off the dead blooms. But it blooms all summer long, all the way up the plant. So it'll be interesting to see how it grows. But that's going to go somewhere. You look around and everything has, it's at its peak, its fullness. Everything is at its fullness. I'm thinking about moving double play doozy spirea.
That's gotten really big.
Yeah, I need to prune it back, but I might move it to where the lilac was, because that color would be phenomenal, I think, against the little quickfire hydrangea. And finally, Poet, my clematis, I finally see blooms. I don't know if it's the heat. I kept it watered, but at the very top, you can see little buds that we're going to see some blooms on it, which is good. If you've been watching, you can see that I've killed the leaves on the poison ivy right here at this bed. And so I will be taking out this whole plant probably sometime this week. I can see that wasn't killed to the left. This is that yellow blooming like you see at the head of the stairs. So I am going to take that out because I know that the poison ivy roots may still be there, and I'm not going to take a chance, and I'm going to clean it out. But I mean, the lushness of the garden you can see in everything from the trees. You can see the morning glories going up the pergola over there. You can see the green bean leaves, the leaves of this loofah, not a bloom one. And I've done some research this week. I have 2 friends that are also growing loofahs, and we're all struggling with the loofah plant, whereas last year they had loofahs, the loofah gourd. But the leaves, I still say, the leaves, particularly behind this wonderful, wonderful tree,
Yeah,
which
it's kind
I
of
always thought I
scary
wanted to
though, huh?
blue spruce, but this cypress golden hinoki, it just,
It's scary.
it brightens up this whole wall. How dark, you have the black and then the dark green foliage and then this golden color. It's lovely. I'm so happy with it. I will get in here probably the end of September and give all of my um,
Boxwoods.
boxwoods, thanks, a nice trim. It's been too hot. That pot has held up in the 90-degree heat. You know, I'm just thrilled with it. But when you come in, you're starting to see this is sedum autumn joy, which I have in every part of the garden. And I have in some areas it's starting to bloom, but this will just bring you into the next season. Not that I'm trying to rush it, but I can't believe it's August 1st. Um, it happens that quickly. And you can see everything. We had good rain yesterday, some heavy winds, and I brought these down because the wind has broken one of my cosmos limbs, which it's, they're showing their age of blooming since the 1st of June, but I will do that again. They've given me that wild cottage garden look that's filling in, but it's about time to take it out so that you can see how the sedum here is starting to show its beautiful pink color. My asters are starting to show color. Those are just signs of what's happening. I'm glad that my tall garden phlox is holding up nicely. And just, this is what you're seeing. Oh wait, there's blooms on the morning glory.
Yeah, see.
Yay, the first day today, I've seen the blooms on them. So I'm not after the blooms. I just love the foliage. The zinnias are showing their place. I may put that hydrangea back in here where I brought this pot of coleus. This may be the spot where I put that. I have an empty space here that it might be just enough 3x3 to give me that constant color through the season. And I like seeing, since I did little lime down there, I like seeing that structure of a shrub. But everything is doing great when you're out here and you can see how they've survived the temperatures. It's amazing. I did walk through this morning and deer in here. They've chewed off leaves here. They're chewing off the tops again of this white phlox. So I'm going to have to get a little spray out because this one bush is what they're eating on, not the other phlox, but I'll give them on a little bit of a spray to protect them. Shade garden, even in this heat, I have kept it watered though once a week. I learned that last year because our summer temperatures have gotten so much warmer, although this year we've had rain, which has been helpful. But even though we're getting rain, sometimes they're just small showers. And under this big tree, this still is dry shade. So once a week, I give everything a big drink, and it is just still looking so nice. What I'll do this week, you can see that my ostrich ferns are showing the heat. It's a time of year when I'll get in here and start cleaning them off inside the hosta bed. And along the river's edge, it's showing a lot of heat, which is typical. This is not atypical. Even though they're on the river's edge, they get plenty of water. The sun scorches them. And that's bothering me. Reggie doesn't mind. He said, is it too soon to be cleaning that off? And I said, no, it bothers me. And I'm the gardener, so I want to clean that off. And I'll get in here and do a little bit of that here. I will keep the ferns, the ostrich ferns that don't look too beat up. But what's so nice is when you look at these gorgeous painted ferns, they get to shine this time of year. Once these are gone, this beautiful purples and the pale green, they are lovely all throughout this garden. They give me the color. You won't even notice they're gone once you start cleaning up the dead, the ugly. It's that time of year. It's lush, but it is showing signs of they've had their day. Yeah, yeah. Back in here, what I noticed are my anemones, my white anemones that I got from Fix that weekend. My girlfriends were there, and they'll be beautiful. I am looking forward to seeing. It'll be a couple more weeks before they bloom, and I want them to, spread a little bit, but they are not that invasive that I have found. Lamian still gives me the color I like, but I mean, this is what August 1st looks like. Things that need to be cleaned up, I will do. I can see where the deer. I'm looking past you, Reg, because there's a hostas over here that you can see that they've come in and taking the leaves off the top.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so even though they're looking tattered, I don't want them being chewed completely down. But that's the 1st of August in this garden. I have some of that summer to the thought of fall cleanup, which we all are doing, and I don't mind doing that. It just looks cleaner, neater, tidier, but it's all good, particularly when the temperatures are cool. So that is it for gardening on the West Fork, Zone 6B, Western West Virginia. Enjoying this. I've got long sleeves on. I mean, it's cool. I could almost put a sweater over top, and it's probably 2 in the afternoon or something, which is unheard of. Anyhow, I hope you're enjoying your day and you're getting a little break in the heat, because in 10 more days we're up to 90, not 96 or whatever. So anyhow, I'm going on too long. We'll see you the next time, guys. I might start doing a little bit of clipping.